Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amelia and here on this channel we talk about writing, journaling, and productivity to help you curate a life that you love. So for today I wanted to jump into something completely new as far as series go on this channel, and I want to start making like monthly spreads, I suppose, for the scrapbook with a few journal entries, gratitude lists, intention setting, all that good stuff, and I thought that May would be a good month to start. So today's spread is going to be for May, and in a month I will do one for June, and so on and so forth. I really hope that you guys enjoy these. It is a bit different for me, and I am excited to see where I go with it. So before we get into this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. So let's go ahead and get into the making of my May journal spread.
Alright guys, so we are starting out strong, and I'm using this compass to cut out a white circle from this leftover paper that I believe had an image on it or something, and I cut it out, but I didn't want to throw the paper away, so we are reusing it. And we are going to have this white circle. And I actually walked into this May spread with a whole vision, a whole plan for how everything was going to go, and it doesn't really go to plan, and that's okay. We keep going, we keep pushing through no matter how many times our plans go awry. So I'm starting out with that circle and then this purple scrapbook paper that I got from Michaels. If you haven't already, I did a Michaels haul, which I will link down in the description box below, where I got this paper, and I was really impressed and really happy that they had exactly what I wanted, because like I said, I walked into this with a vision. So I started with this paper, and at first I contemplated doing the whole page, and then I decided to tear it instead, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really disappointed with my tearing abilities here. I tore it and I didn't like it, and yeah, that just it didn't go as planned, and it ruined my vision just a little bit. So you're gonna see me moving things around a ton because the paper didn't tear properly and I didn't buy a backup one. So I only had the one paper and I had to learn to deal with it. So while I'm trying to fix all of this stuff, I do want to point out that I have the words May there. I am not good at calligraphy whatsoever. Originally, I wanted to write it myself, but because I'm not that great, I used Canva, which is also where I got these little like lilac sticker doodads at the top that I'm putting on that brown envelope thingy. So I am also using this glue tape for like the first time in a scrapbook video, and you're gonna see I mess up a ton with it. I'm not used to it. It's very sticky and I've messed up quite a few times trying to get it down, including laying the paper. Things kind of go catty-cornered and all wonky, but again, it's all a learning process and that's okay. And I'm glad that this newness is all kind of wrapped together, because doing these monthly spreads is going to be a little bit new for me. I've done like something similar before, but never really like once every single month, which is what I want to start doing, because I think that walking into my month with gratitude lists, intention setting, and a small journal entry to kind of sum up the previous month and then move forward onto the next one will be really beneficial to my mental health and just everything that I'm going for at the moment. As you can see, I'm still using the glue pen for the smaller items because I have not mastered that tape yet, and I'm a little worried that I will like totally mess things up, especially since I tend to like glue and tape right on top of the scrapbook itself. So I didn't want to cause a big mess. So I will be using the glue pen for more fine adhesion. I'm also using these washi tapes. I picked, I think, 4 of them, but I only used 3. So these washi tapes were also from a haul that came from Amazon. I will link the products below, of course. Everything used here will be linked below if I can link it. But I had this brown, like deep brown washi tape, and then I had a light purple one. And I believe I also had a tan, like gridish kind. You'll see it. I might be using it right now, actually. Oh, yep, there it is. So, yeah, I don't really know what to call that, like a tan grid washi tape. Yeah. All the photos that you see in here are also from Canva, again, just because it's free to use, and I print them out and I put them down because I don't want to buy any like stickers or anything, and I don't have a lot of photos of flowers at the moment. If I could, I would, but right now there are no flowers in Indiana, at least not in northern Indiana. They have not sprouted yet, and I'm very, very like heartbroken about it. So I did want to add pressed flowers to this spread, not going to lie. I really did. I wanted to, but there was no way that I was going to be able to find flowers and then have a few weeks to press them before the spread went live. So maybe we'll do it in June. I don't know. That's something that's on my bucket list for this summer. Press flowers. So on the left side here, I honestly think this side went exactly as planned. I had the big focus of that image, and I wanted things to be more white and bright and less purpley on this side. I wanted it to be more of a pop of purple, and I also wanted to add a quote that would kind of summarize the theme that I was going for in May. The reason I chose lilacs was just because I think they're a beautiful, like, May type of flower to me. I don't even know if they sprout in May, but it just seems very May to me, and I really liked the purple theme. And the quote that I used is, "For my soft petals, be gentle, and for my thorns, be careful," which I just thought was kind of interesting. I made it up, and that was mostly because I couldn't find anything better. Also at the top, I added that dark brown to the picture, and the washi tape just clashed a little too much, so I ended up opting for just the glue tape, and of course I bent the photo because I'm not good at it yet, but it's okay, we're doing our best, we're trying, we're learning from our mistakes. So I also decided to pull out some stickers from this new sticker book I got, and I really didn't know what I wanted to go with. Like I said, things weren't exactly working out to plan, so we're just playing around with it. We're adding some stickers that look kind of nice, that fit my light green, mostly purple, and white color palette, so we're trying. We're trying very hard. I also opted for like some architecture and like marble tones to add to that white, soft, palette that I was going for, because I couldn't have everything be purple. So I did opt for some Greek statues as well as some marble architecture and pillars, which you might see on this side. And then I'm going ahead and adding a bunch of strips of paper once more to kind of, again, tie in all the colors and add that layering that I love when it comes to scrapbooking. So I have the lines on the side so I can write in it, and then I also have that craft paper, because I really did want this one to be more journal focused, since I wanted to like talk about my intentions, gratitude lists, and my overall reflection of the prior month and what I'm hoping to achieve moving forward. So that's why I tried to leave a lot of blank space on this particular spread in order to have that journaling room and space, if that makes any sense. I also have a blank white note card on the left-hand side, as well as that little tag. The tag is mostly decorative, but the note card, I, like always, had planned to put a quote on top and then put like some wordage underneath, and I actually haven't put any words underneath it yet, even though it flips up and everything, and I'm not sure if I will or if I won't. I don't really know what my plan is for it, but right now it's still blank, so that's okay. You know what? There doesn't have to be like words and pictures and doodles on every inch of the scrapbook. Blank space is totally fine as well, and again, it gives you room to breathe. It lets your eyes relax for a bit with all the chaos that typically goes on with my journals, so it's blank and it's okay. You'll also notice that I've used this white tissue paper a couple times. The last time I used it was in my Dark Academia spread, and so this is the first time I'm using it since then, and I thought that it worked really well with the purple theme that I was going for, so I added a little bit of it on this page as well as on the cover page, because In the cover page, I wanted to fill up space, and here I wanted to create more cohesion because it seemed a little weird to have it only on the front page and not on this back one as well. So again, I'm also playing with these little lilacs and trying to find a little order that makes them look very appealing and kind of, you know, add a little bit of art underneath that note card because I didn't want it to be all writing or left blank or anything. So I was trying to play around with that, and I tried to make it a little bouquet, but I only had like 2 sticker designs pretty much for these lilacs. I think it turned out fine, and adding a little bit of washi tape around them made it look kind of like a little bundle of like a little bunch of flowers, which was really nice and sweet, so I enjoyed doing that. So this is a part where I was really confused as to what to add, where to add things. I was really trying to fill in some space here because again, things didn't go entirely to plan. So I'm flipping back and forth between the front pages and these pages to try to figure out exactly what I want to add, but that's okay. You know what? Sometimes you have to flip back and forth before you decide exactly what it is that you want.
Alright, so that was the making of my May scrapbooking spread, and honestly it was kind of strange because I walked into it with this vision that didn't completely play out the way I thought it would, and I struggled so hard, like changing my mind several times throughout the spread, getting kind of frustrated with it, but I am really happy with how it turned out. So yes, again, if you want to see any of the products that I used, the links will be down in the description box below, so that way you guys can get some of the same things. I couldn't get any of the clearance items linked from Michaels because they were on clearance, going out of stock, so hopefully you guys can get some of the other things, or at least find different trinkets that you like from Michaels or other craft stores. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this final flip through.
Overall, I think what I learned from this spread is that things don't always work out to plan, and that's okay. You just have to roll with the punches, roll with it, and try to make the best out of any strange situations. In this front cover, I did add a little note to myself, which was just a small little letter telling myself to relax and to let go of any fears that are hindering me when it comes towards moving towards my goals, because that's something that I've really struggled with this past April. So it was kind of like a little intention setting note for myself. And then of course down at the bottom I reflected on the past month and what I want to do moving forward, as well as writing a little gratitude list off to the side. And on this back page, I did more in regards to just a journaling activity. I have some May gratitude, as well as a quote that said, "May the flowers remind us why the rain was necessary," because again, April was rough, and moving forward, I just want to remember my strength and hone my courage in order to have a productive month of May.
Alright guys, and that is all I have for you today. Thank you again for watching today's video, and if you want to see the rest of these monthly spreads, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to stay tuned for all of the other amazing spread ideas that are going to be coming up, as well as journal tip videos that I do every other video, basically. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and I hope that you have a lovely day.